Hi, and welcome to Goals with Gary. Today is going to be a different kind of video, hopefully the first of several of its kind. So we've been talking about goals on this channel, and most of my goals that I put are physical, how many push-ups can I do? Can I improve in the mile run? That kind of thing. But there's all kinds of goals. There's goals for our mental health, goals for our spiritual health. So goals don't just have to be about our body. So I've invited my lovely wife, Debbie, to join us today to talk about two different goals. One was a goal that she had set for herself in 2024 and accomplish it, and we'll talk about that. And then we'll transition into another realm of goals. So Debbie, tell us about the goal that you'd set for yourself in 2024.
That wasn't physical?
Yes, that was not physical.
Okay. I am part of an online, there is called Goodreads, where you can track what you read, what you want to read. You have other friends on there that can share in different books that you might be interested in. So I had set a goal of 75 books. I know that seemed a little high, but lots of times my body doesn't always let me be as physical as I'd like to be, so I thought at least I can do my mind. So I always have 3 books going. One that has to do with any kind of self-help, any kind of improving on yourself, that's one. And then a nonfiction, and then just for knowledge and learning, and then a fiction just for relaxing. So I kind of hit the ground running, and I met my goal pretty good. I think I ended with 144. I know.
144 books you read.
It's a little of an obsession, I guess. For 2025, I'm already at 14.
And today is January 12th. So when did you hit your 75?
In the summer.
So why didn't you quit? Why did you keep going?
Well, I'm working. I have a problem. I enjoy reading, so.
That is amazing. Yeah. 144 books. And like she said, not just one kind, but different kinds to balance her life out. That's amazing. So now let's transition. So normally when we set goals, it's to do something. It's to accomplish something, to see a change, to meet a goal. And, we often see progress as we're working towards our goal. But what happens when we're doing all the work, putting in all the effort, and we don't see any change? What's the motivation or dedication to keep going? For me, I think about, I had set a goal of 55 days of walking a mile after my surgery. I had hernia surgery, and I made it 51 days, and then I was traveling for work and had a very bad migraine, and I had enough time to do it, but just didn't feel like doing it. So I cut off the days straight. Now I still did 55 days, but they just weren't all 55 consecutive. But my wife here is an inspiration, and she's an example of commitment and dedication. So tell us about a little bbit about your body, and how it is affected by exercise and things.
Most of the time, it's been about 15 years. My body doesn't behave like it should. Probably an autoimmune. It's very difficult to accomplish things. Most of the time, I just have enough energy to work and then come home and do my best just to get to move. So it gets pretty discouraging, but that's where goals come in, because you can't look at the problem. You have to look at what you can do. Even though I might get on there. I think a couple years ago I did 9 months straight of 1 hour exercise.
Wow.
Did I see results? Well, no. There wasn't any. I was still the same. And then I really started, my thyroid took another turn and things got pretty rough. So it's back and forth. I try not, he'll ask, well, did you do measurements or weight beforehand? And I said, no, I can't do that anymore because it can be too discouraging. My goal is to be healthier, to live better, So if I'm going to exercise, it's not because what I'm going to see, what I'm going to, it's a discipline. Okay, this is what your body needs to move. It needs that. So there's going to be, good things that happen that you can't see.
Okay.
Yes, and I do two different things. 'Cause if you take too long,
Forgive our house. We have lots of animals.
when I try to set a goal, it's sometimes a longer one, like to say, oh, I'm going to work out every day this year. That's not necessarily a good thing for you, because like you said, if you have that one moment, then you have I just broke my record, and then it's easier to break the record more and more and more. So what I do is, like in December, I started a 31 days straight through. This is my exercise for the day. That way, when January was done, I'm like, okay, December, now my January. And you can't let yourself, I have too many bad days to allow them to stop me from doing it. The other day I was just hanging on to to our glider and kind of holding on to it as I did my workout. But it's more of that first time that you skip, it's just 100 times easier the second time to skip.
Yeah.
So you just tell yourself it's not an option, and you keep at it no matter what.
During that month of December, I saw 2 days that just blew me away, because I wouldn't have that dedication commitment for a goal, especially if I wasn't seeing any visible results. Like Debbie said, that it's probably doing things, good things we may not be able to see, but there was one day, she felt like death warmed over, and she was basically leaning on her glider. We have one of those Tony Little gliders from way back in the 80s or 90s, but it still works. It's a good way to get exercise, low impact. She did it that day. And then another day we were traveling, and so weren't home, didn't get home till 9 or 9:30 at night, and she was so committed to keeping that goal that she did it before she went to bed, because she was committed to doing the 31 days straight. So Debbie, you're an inspiration, and hopefully you're an inspiration to others that watch this video. I have 10 subscribers, but hopefully those 10 subscribers will see this, share it with someone who would love to hear your story. So I appreciate you telling us, and that's today's video. Thank you.